Good morning and welcome to the Brick by Brick podcast with Ronald Pauleus, where we talk things real estate and we highlight principles, everyday principles that people like you, people like me can use to build the future we want brick by brick. This week is a very special week for me, very special week for my family because we are meeting Pace Morby. Now, we already met him back in September at a Texas meetup in Dallas, actually. We drove that Saturday 3 hours to be at that meetup, networked, and made some really great contacts. Have a few people who want to be some private money lenders on some of the deals I have here in Oklahoma. And took a picture with Pace Morby. Really awesome. But this week's is special because I am spending the day with Pace Morby, not just snapping a picture here and having a 3-minute conversation because there's 400 other people who want to talk to him. I'm spending the whole day with Pace Morby, along with some other people in the Sub 2 community, and it's life changing. It's life changing. And so I thought to myself, what could I share the week of? What could I share 3 days before I meet Pace Morby? We'll be going over to Phoenix, Arizona, and Joanna and we plan to take some time to see the Grand Canyon, make some good memories. But I thought to myself, what could I share? And I think I'll share this. The people you connect with, the people you listen to, the people you surround yourself with will affect the quality and the speed of your growth. The quality and the speed of your growth. I remember when I was a young teen in Miami, Florida, listening to sermons off of a website called classicholinesssermons.com. And I heard this person named Dan Stetler preach a few messages. Found him on YouTube, listened to some of his messages. Daryl Stetler. Found him on YouTube, listened to several of his messages. And H. Rob French, H.E. Schmuel, several other guys who have sermons up. Dale M. Yucum, one of my favorite authors. And I was just influenced and sharpened and impacted and was just amazed at the quality of their preaching, the truth that they shared, how they didn't sugarcoat, and how they shared exactly what God was wanting them to say. And I remember several years later going to the Bible college that President Stetler was at. He was a president there. Had conversations, made contact, had him as a preaching teacher. He gave me the basics of how he preached and just gave me several tools I still use till this day. And that just sped my growth up so much and the quality of my growth. He's a phenomenal preacher, phenomenal communicator. And I think sometimes we get into holes that we dig ourselves into and we don't know how to get out. Or we get into seasons and chapters of life where we are just in a rut and we're not making progress, or we're walking around in circles. You know, you're in this huge forest and you've passed the same tree, that same fallen tree 5 times now. You're just walking in a circle, walking in a circle, walking in a circle. And I think part of it is the people you listen to. It's the people who surround you. It's the people who speak into your life. The reason I say that is because if you have a whole bunch of friends who don't work out, you're probably not going to work out. It's really hard to go above the influence you have. It's really hard to get out of the room filled with a whole bunch of people who are just okay with staying there. Because it's that social pressure. It's that social influence. It's that unseen influence. And the knowledge I've acquired, the networking I've done, the rooms I've gotten into have sped up my growth exponentially, and the quality of my growth. Alex Hermosi, he made this statement: get into the room where people are living your dream. And the reason for that is you realize, oh, that's not just a dream. People are doing this every day. Oh, people work out every day. They get up at 5 a.m. and go do this. Oh, people are buying houses every day. People are fixing flipping every day. Oh, people are lending money every day. Oh, people are actually speaking on stages and getting engagements to go do that every day. Oh, people are doing this. And when you get into that room, it closes that gap of, this is a dream, here's reality. Oh, people are doing this. This is possible. And you have to leave the rooms, you have to leave the places, I think, where have you ever gone to one of those grocery stores where they have live seafood? There was one in Miami, Florida, I used to go to with my mom. Real small place, kind of mom and pop situation. And there were crabs in this igloo. And I would mess with them and my mom would smack me and say, stop, don't, leave them alone. I love crab, by the way. Crab is amazing. Anyways, I could eat some right now. And she would smack me and stop messing with them. And this is a crab effect, by the way. I would start to take one out with the tongs they gave and would, okay, I just start to grab one. And another one would reach out its claws, its pincers, and just hold on to its leg. It's like, nope, you're not going anywhere. And in the process, it loses its leg. Now, I wasn't buying these, so I had to put it back, and the dude would have to go confront the other crab who took its leg. But if you just watch them, one would start to climb, start to reach. It sees that the top is open, and the others would just grab onto it and say, hold on, where are you going? We're stuck down here, you're stuck down here. And all the crabs would just be stuck in there together, and the ones who tried to get out, the ones who reached up to the sky, got hurt in the process. And I think sometimes we are in rooms where we start the dream and say, oh, I think I could do this or I could do that. And someone reaches out their pinchers and reach out their claws and says, nope. And they don't just say no, they hurt you in the process. Oh, you're an idiot. You can never write a book. You can never do this. Dude, And we never make it. We don't go any further than they are. And the one thing that has so helped me this year is listening to people like Pace Morby, who are doing the things, who is doing the things, doing the real estate, teaching others how to do the real estate, and then networking with people here locally like Nathan Yurkis. And the speed of my growth is exponential, and the quality is awesome. You don't want to just go fast for fast's sake. You want to grow good and well, so that as you continue to build that future brick by brick, you have that solid foundation. And so, what rooms are you in? Who are the people you're listening to? Who's speaking? And what are they saying? And so I'm just so excited. Can't wait. Just like I met one of my Christian preaching pastoral heroes and was just amazed. I was taught by him. Gave me so many tools to preach. I'm getting to meet one of my real estate heroes. One of my growth heroes. And he's taught me everything I know just about in this real estate space. And I get close. And I think sometimes if we just change the rooms we're standing in, start listening to a few different people, you start to get a little bit more water on those seeds of hope you've planted, those seeds that you have in your mind of what would life be like if this was? What would life be like if I was? What would life be like if I was doing? What would life be like if things were different? Jim Rohn, one of my favorite people to listen to on developing a growth mindset, taking action, going forward. He said this: if you want things to be different, do something different. You're not a tree. You're not stuck in this soil and ground that has cultivated your life and nourished your life. You're not just stuck there. Get up. Be planted in new soil. Get up and go elsewhere. And you'll realize you're starting to grow. And so, as Alex Hormozzi said, get into the room of people living your dream. And sooner or later, you'll realize that dream really can be a reality. What actions are you taking this week to build the future you want, brick by brick?